Hi, I'm Stuart from SOB Leadworks. Welcome to the next job. Let's go and have a look, see what it's all about. Right, so here we are, just round the back here. This is a lovely slate roof. It's just getting done at the moment. And sitting nice and flat, those slates. Looks pretty good. Right, if you come round here, we have this chimney to finish off here. I previously had done the front apron. I've done that so the slaters could get on. They just needed that in to carry up the sides and get the soakers in. So what we've got to do first, we'll get a ladder up there. We've had to keep the old existing lead in at the moment to keep things weathered. So we'll get that step flashing taken out. I'll do it in stages just in case. I mean, I don't think the weather is going to turn today. I mean, it is a gorgeous, lovely sunny day today. So I'd be very amazed if it does turn, but just to make sure, we'll do it in stages. We'll keep the back gutter in at the moment. We'll come up this side first, get that bit of step flashing out and get that one back in. Swap things over, come around to the other side here, do the same thing there. We'll take that step flashing out, get the new one in, and then we can have a look at getting the back gutter made. So let's get this ladder set up and get cracking. Okay, so we've just got this ladder set up here now, so I'm just come up to have a closer look. And I've just noticed there's like an aerial. There's an aerial here with a I don't know what they call this wire. I need to find out about that. But it's just typical. There's a clip here which is obviously used so it doesn't, I guess, cut into the bricks, I suppose. And it's literally right down. It might be pinning in my flashing. So yeah, especially around there. Oh man, so that could cause me a few issues. I'll have to try to raise that up somehow. Or across that bridge when we come to it. So what I'm going to do now is just get a jointing chisel, just take out these joints just to release this bit of step flashing, and then we can get this bit of step changed over. Okay, well that came out with not too many issues at all. It came out relatively easy actually. Sometimes these are absolutely rock hard, and it's actually easier to get a little grinder in there and actually grind through the lead wedges, because sometimes if it's really hard and the bricks are old, what can happen when you get your jointing chisel in there, try to get the wedge out, it can sort of like just blow sort of like the front of the brick. If you get a grinder with a thin blade, just like cut straight through, cut it in half and just take it out like that. But in this case it was pretty soft and I was just able to do it with a jointing chisel. And the bricks, yeah, they seem okay. Also, luckily for me, I just managed to move this up a little bit without too many issues. Something's going right for me today. Right, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to just cut down this soaker because it's a little bit higher than the back gutter at the moment. So we get that cut down a little bit there, get these slates swept off, then we can start making up this step flashing. Okay, so we're just doing this step flashing now. Unfortunately, this lead that we've got, it's a little bit water stained. It's been left in the garage, which is not ideal. It's sending my OCD over the top, but we're gonna have to use it because that's all we've got. So what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna sort of like just boss around this corner a little bit, use a little bit of heat to get that round, and then we can mark up these steps. What we're doing on this one is a step and cover. Don't need to with slates. We could just do a normal 150 flashing, but we're going to bring this one out onto the roof. I think it looks better. If you do a 150 flashing, you generally sometimes you can see like some soaker and stuff. So I kind of like it coming out onto the roof and hides all that. We have got this one higher than 150. This one's actually coming up to 200, which is what the existing flashing was. And the reason why I'm doing it same as before is because it just hides all the like discoloration of the bricks underneath. So I think if we just match what was there before, I think it's gonna look better. So we'll get this this corner bossed round, and then we can just start marking up these steps. And to mark these steps, what we're gonna literally do, I normally sort of like get a level, and we're just gonna mark, just extend it at a mark along the top of the brick to the water line. I have to see what that water line is going to be. I'd normally do it at 80mm, but because this is this one's higher, I'll probably adjust that a little bit. and then we just do the same on the next brick there. Just carry that line through from the top of the brick, and then basically both those lines would just meet. You just cut that down there, and then just leave a 25mm bit on, which is going to go into the joint. Okay, that's that side in now. Went in all right actually, not too bad at all. A shame about those watermarks on the lid. That's yeah, that's not agreeing with my OCD. But we'll oil that up, and I think a lot of that will actually come out. So what we do now is we transfer the ladder to the other side and repeat the process. Okay, so that's that other side of step and cover flashing in now. So now let's go and have a look at this back gutter. Yeah, same sort of thing really. So we'll take this flashing out first, get rid of that joint there. Obviously just move these ridge out of the way, and now it should just lift out now. Get that swept off, and let's get that back gutter put back in. Okay, so that's that back gutter in now. What I've done with this one is I actually welded it in position. I just got my measurements, put it up here so it was all sailing out, then I just cut in there, and sort of like just bossed it sort of like a 20mm down like that, so I've got something to weld to, and then just welded ears in position. I didn't want to do it out of position because it's an old chimney and nothing's square, and I just thought if I do it like this it's going to fit 100%. So that's that back gutter in now. So all we've got left now to do is cut this flashing in above. Okay, so that's that flashing in now. Just managed to get that cut in underneath the tray. Just giving that a coat of oil. So that is now job done. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. You can check me out on Instagram at SLB Leadworks. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Hopefully catch you in the next. Cheers.